as far as Sabbath goes, I mean, you can't find any time there's a day of the month assigned to the Sabbath. It's always the same days. It's never on like the 12th or the
It's always on the 15th of the month. It's
always on the 15th
10th day of the month.
Well, on the 10th day of the month, you've got this, or I mean, the 15th day of the month, you've always got the Sabbath. You know, the 8th day of the month, you always have the Sabbath.
Because the reason where New Moon Day is not counted as a day on the monthly calendar.
It's not counted as a day of the week.
Not again the day of the weekly calendar, just on the monthly calendar it is. So it's a 15th day, but you count. So New Moon Day, you don't count, and you count the first day of the week, the following 6 days of Sabbath. That's the 8th day of the month, 7th day of the week, right?
7th day of the week, 8th day of the month.
So 6 and then that falls on the 15th. So it's always on the 8th, the 15th, the 23rd, 22nd, and 29th of the month. And then you wait for the new moon. So you actually may have another day that are not Sabbaths at all. They're not work days or Sabbaths. They're just whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah. Because I've actually researched, and I'm not totally convinced on it, but I've researched that that the transition day also, like the 30th day of the month, would also be considered a new moon day.
Right.
But I don't know.
Because they're waiting. Because once the Sabbath is over, now they're waiting for the first day, the new moon day, which is a Sabbath, and to start to count the next day of work. So work days are only after the new moon. So it could have had 2-day window there because it could be slightly over.
Yeah.
They couldn't call it. So the next day you'd have an extra day. So you'd have 2 days to do whatever you want. You can do survival work but not work for money.
Yeah.
New moon day is a special Sabbath that's different from a regular Sabbath.
Yeah. Well, you
only falls on the first day of the month. Always.
You basically create through your emotions and your thoughts.
Right. Now this is very important.
You create just like Yahweh did. He created everything on the new moon day, and then he spent 6 days forming it into different things.
Right.
And
so this is Genesis 1:1.
Yeah.
The first day would have been new moon day. The only day of creation.
Because you see, in the creation week account, it only says he created in the first verse. The rest of the time it says he made. And if you look those words up in Hebrew, create actually is to make something out of nothing.
Right.
And to make is to form from something you already have, such as if you're making a table out of wood, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So when you're making something, you already have the materials, and then you just make it into something else, which is what he did. He created it, and it was formless and void, and then he started giving it form throughout the week, and then reflected on it on the Sabbath day.
Right.
Yeah.
And then continued on, only concentrating on what he found good, forgetting the bad part, and going on the good part and building on that. So new moon day on the month, in that aspect, if you were to follow God's example, he did his planning on new moon day for the entire month, Lord willing, of course, without evil communication, and then tried to the first week get that plan in action, and reflect on the Sabbath, continue with the plan, and adjust as he went through the month, which is no different than we do as a business. We form a plan, and we make a plan of action, and then we put it into testing and all that, and reflect, gauge our reception. So God's form is obviously limited too. It's amazing. That's really good, brother.
Yeah.
So New Moon Day is a Sabbath that is dedicated by God as a Sabbath that nobody almost recognizes, because it's not true.
It's almost universally unrecognized by anyone. I mean, Saturday keepers don't recognize it.
Absolutely scripturally backed up with 2 to 4 witnesses.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, probably.
More than that. I mean, you've got new moon all over the place. In Numbers, it tells you what you're supposed to do on new moon day.
Right.
It tells you.
Do you know the verse, Numbers what? You know? It's okay.
I don't recall. It's in Numbers somewhere.
That's fine. We'll find
and then you've got 2 Samuel. It talks about David supposed to eat with the king on new moon day. Then you've got Amos 8, I believe it is, 8:5, I think, where it says, you're obviously not supposed to do any money-generating commerce on New Moon Day.
Right.
And then there's Ezekiel 46:1. It says, the 6 working days the gate will be closed to the temple, but on the New Moon Day and on the Sabbath it's open. So if you're doing a Saturday,
the east gate's open only.
Yeah. So if you're doing a Saturday, then let's say Saturday falls on the New Moon Day, or let's say Saturday falls on
the Sabbath, not Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Let's say. Okay. If you're doing Saturday Sabbath, let's say